So, welcome back to my YouTube channel, even though I'm not really sure if this is a YouTube channel or if I'm just posting whenever I want to. But hi, I need like a little introduction thing, when people be having like the name and like welcome and all of that stuff. Yeah, I need that. But no, seriously, thanks for tuning in again. If you're watching, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe, share this video so that I can get some followers or something. And just leave comments, because I want to talk about stuff that you guys want me to talk about. And how am I supposed to know what you guys want to talk about if you guys don't leave any comments? So, this is going to be a part two of basically like my introduction of myself. So let me begin by saying I am the baby of 3 siblings. I have 2 older sisters and 1 brother. I'm from South Philly, born and raised. Like Meek said, South Philly from my dad's genes. Put some respect up on my last name. But yeah. So what else? What else do you need to know about me? So I went to high school in South Philly. I went to prep charter. Then I went to Millersville for college for 1 year. And then I transferred to Westchester. I went to Westchester for 3 years, got my bachelor's in social work, and here I am now. I work for foster care. I'm a foster care caseworker for a county agency. I'm not gonna name what county. But yeah, that's a little intro on me. I guess. Don't know me, or if you cannot tell by my shirt, you can't see the back, but or this pillow in the background, or just don't know at all. I am a football fan, a Carolina Panthers fan to be exact, more like a Cam Newton fan, because if you didn't know, I was married to Cam Newton. I'm just sharing him with his wife periodically. right now, like we just share him. But so yeah, I like football. I was football manager in high school. I'm just really into like learning about the sport and just looking at my candles. And if you were paying attention in my last video, I always have a candle lit. So I really love candles, and I have like an obsession with them. So if you ever want to buy me something for my birthday or any holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, maybe it's just because it's a Thursday, candles are always the way to go because I just love candles so much. So if you can't tell, I just want to let you know that I do have a crazy personality. So like I'm very bubbly, I'm outgoing, I like to talk. I talk a little too much actually. So yeah, these videos might be a little long. I don't know what else. It's like hard to talk about myself because I talk about myself so much that I really don't know what I'm ever supposed to say. Like if that makes sense. Personality though. So like I do have like a very outgoing personality, and I'm very like open. I'm a very good listener. But I also have like these crazy moods where I just do not care about what anybody has to say. I don't want to talk to anybody, or I just have like a terrible attitude. A lot of people think by my facial expressions that like I'm not a nice person or that I always have an attitude because my face is always like this or just straight. But I promise it's just my like permanent face. Like I'm really not feeling any type of way. Like I smile a lot, really. It's just like my face is always like straight. I had to take notes because I don't know how to hold a conversation, and I get very off track very fast. I have a very short attention span, so if I don't take notes about what I want to talk about, I will be completely off track the whole time. So I guess I want to talk about like why I chose social work. So growing up, I had a good family life. I had good friends, but I went through stuff. I live in South Philly, so I kind of was like involved with people that didn't make such good decisions. So I lost a lot of people to the streets. I fell into like this depressed state. And I really didn't have like somebody outside of my family or friends to talk to. And I was young, like I was a teenager, and it kind of just inspired me to be like that person for someone, to not even just be like therapeutic, like tell me how you feel and I'm gonna give you these suggestions. More so just like, you talk to me, I'll be that person. If you trust me to open up enough to vent to me, like by all means, please go ahead. Like that's what I'm here for. So being in foster care though, so I had a neighbor who I loved, loved them so much. And a lot of situations happened and child welfare became involved, and I just seen how child welfare lacked giving them the supports that they actually needed, because the system set them up to fail. Like the system set them up to just rip their family apart, not help bring them back together, and that broke my heart. So I kind of that's why I got into child welfare. I mentioned on the last video that I do want to open up like a youth program, like not a youth center, but somewhere where that I can be that person. But I do want to own it. So I kind of want to have like professionals working under me that can be that person for them. But I will always be that go-to person if they need it. And just giving them the tools that they need to make it through life successfully. Because if I didn't have my family and friends, I don't know where I would be right now. It definitely wouldn't be where I am, because I don't think that I would have had the resources outside of them to set me up to where I am. So I just want to be that person to just be able to provide them with the resources and the tools they need to be successful, because a lot of the youth that get into JPO or just are lost is because they either do not want to talk to their family or friends, or they don't have their family or friends to be that support, and they feel alone. They feel like there's nobody to listen to. There's no way for them to get out of the streets or to make it to school, and school is not the only way to go. Like I am gonna post a video about school, like about my journey through school and how it's not easy, and how I kind of am second guessing my next steps because of how difficult school is. But just giving them the tools to whatever road they take, whether it's they open up their own business, designing stuff, or trade school or whatever, they can be successful, and they can know that there's always resources out there besides the stuff that they know that wouldn't really lead them to have a successful and healthy life. I do want to apologize that if you guys really do care about my videos, that it takes so long for me to post, and I'm still using a microphone or like my headphones or whatever, because I haven't gotten the sound right yet. And unless somebody going to cash at me some money to buy a nice little camera or some headphones, or like a little microphone or whatever, don't complain. But I do apologize that the videos are taking long, but I do wake up at 6:30 in the morning, and I don't get home until 6:37 at night, and then I do go to the gym almost 5-6 times a week. Need to eat, need to spend time with my family, my friends, anybody that I need to make time for, really. My friends get on me a lot, and my family get on me a lot about not spending time with them. But honestly, like, I sleep on the weekends because that's what I like to do for fun. What's your little hobby? I sleep. Like, that's my hobby. And it's not because I don't want to spend time with them. It's because like I literally work 8 hours a day. 8:30 to 5, an hour lunch, whatever. But I'm driving for most of the day, and when I get to work, I'm like running around, like all around doing home visits, or I'm doing notes. Like, it's not like a desk job where you just answer phone calls, but like it's a lot of interacting. It's draining. And then I go to the gym, and then I need to eat. So it is late, like it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm posting a video only because I was in the shower and I was thinking like, I need to post a video. What am I going to talk about? And then I got out and I made some notes. You can't see my notes because my phone is locked, but some notes about what I wanted to talk about. So here I am. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are watching, and remember to just leave me some comments about stuff you want me to talk about. Anything, like, just have a conversation with me, or just write me on Instagram or Facebook, however you saw this video, and just talk to me about some things. But until next time.